The end is nigh, Owen. The end is nigh of physical media.
Ah,
The end. It's coming.
it's coming.
It's here.
It's here?
No, it's coming.
Okay, it's coming.
Why is it coming?
Why?
I was asking you. Welcome back to the show. It's the Into the Web pod, where we're talking all the things that we're interested in, all the stuff that we love, comic book movies, cinema, video games, also all of the bad headlines that bode nothing but good news. But before we get into doom and gloom, what have you been up to, man?
Not a whole lot.
Not a whole lot?
Not a whole lot.
Oh, come on, man.
No, honestly, not a whole lot. Been doing a little bit of music.
Just a little lot.
A little lot, yeah.
No, actually, that's a...
No.
Doesn't make any sense.
A whole lot
A whole lot?
A whole little. I've been up to a whole little.
You've been up to a whole little?
Yeah, just music, playing some, still the Backrooms.
Are you still playing Backrooms?
Yeah. It's kind of hard because this last week's been a bit like trying to get the four of us on. So it's been a bit hard, but we were on the other night. We ended up doing like 4 levels. So
Did you encounter any monsters in the Backrooms?
Oh yeah. There was this one level and you're in like a hotel and you have to like, remember in school when it was like near the end of the day or it was like near the end of the term and they brought in the big old TVs on the trolleys and there's a big square TVs. Yeah. There was 3 of them you had to get throughout this hotel and you had to get it back to the main lobby. But do you remember the monster from it looked like the monster from Temple Run?
There was a monster in Temple Run?
Yeah, and it had like a skull face and it's like...
Oh.
So like, we were trying to move these TVs and this thing was running at you.
Why'd you need to move the TVs?
It's part of the...
There was a class in the Backrooms
that
needed to watch
it was part of the
90s
level.
Movie?
No, it was part of the level to move it. It was
Okay.
fucked. It was fucked. It was fucked.
Speaking of old 90s TVs, the big box ones that you would wheel into a classroom at the end of term.
Yes.
I watched a really good movie yesterday. Did you see anything about this movie called The Sheep Detectives with Hugh Jackman?
No.
All right. Now this seems like something. I mean, I'm a pretty open minded as far as what movies I watch. Right, like I love everything.
You.
But this one in particular, I was like, oh, there's a bloody movie where Hugh Jackman plays a shepherd, and he's got a flock of sheep. But then all the sheep are voiced by famous actors, such as like Bryan Cranston, etc. I could go on. I can't remember any other names. So the plot of this movie, and it's really good, by the way. This is a really good movie. It just dropped on Amazon. I wanted to go watch it in the movies.
It's new.
Yeah, it came out this year. But why I segued from your old TVs, it felt like the sort of movie that the teacher would put on.
Oh, one of them.
Yeah.
It's like in that realm.
Like I reckon in about 10 years when our kids are like watching movies in the last day of class and on their bloody smart boards or whatever, or in their little goggles or whatever, they're going to just stream that into their brains because that's the sort of movie it was. So it was a murder mystery.
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman plays this shepherd who gets murdered. He's poisoned. There's a bunch of suspects, but Hugh Jackman, every night before he goes to bed, he reads murder mysteries to his sheep. So then the sheep have to solve the murder.
What the fuck?
It's awesome. It's a great movie.
Such a weird concept, but
at this moment in time, it's my 3rd favorite movie that's come out this year that I've seen.
Shit.
It's like,
what's it on Prime?
Prime, yeah. It's definitely worth a watch.
I'll probably
It's definitely worth a watch. And it's like so wholesome.
Yeah.
And it's just a good movie.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's kind of that's my only thing that I've been up to. I think I'm gonna go watch. What am I gonna watch tonight? They've got like a re-showing of Kiki's Delivery Service, that Studio Ghibli movie.
Oh.
You know, like the Japanese animated studio. Yep. They did like Spirited Away and
yep.
all of those.
Really good movie.
So yeah, gonna go see that with the nieces and me brother and
nice.
At the movies, which I think would be cool.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at now I know that I've talked so much shit about why did they make a He-Man movie, but I kind of want to watch it. So like, I'm looking at session times for that.
I probably will watch it, but that's one I'm probably just gonna wait till streaming. To me, it feels like a home movie.
No, but like the scale of it. The scale of it, Owen. You could go watch this movie. Let me just sell you on this, right?
Okay.
This is
okay.
So He-Man, Masters of the Universe, the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently it's decent. Reviews are decent. Didn't make bugger all at the box office, which I feel kind of bad for this movie and all the people in it. Idris Elba, that guy. He-Man was in the Sheep Detectives. There's the connection. He-Man, the guy that plays He-Man, was in the Sheep Detectives movie, and he was one of the suspects of the murder. Anyway. You see my train of thought.
It's a sheep guy.
But like that movie looks massive. It looks over the top.
It does look good. It looks fun.
And nobody's gonna watch it. So we could go and watch it on like a Tuesday night for half price. There'd not be anybody in the theater.
It does look fun. It's just
you'll enjoy the movie a whole lot more on a big screen with big sound. I'd say.
You definitely would.
Yeah, but also, do you have time? You've not seen Supergirl yet, have you?
No, I have not seen Supergirl yet.
Yeah,
I was meant to go last Sunday.
Yeah.
But family stuff came up, so I haven't been able to watch it. So
hey, yeah, I mean, we'll get into it, but I don't think you missed too much.
Well, yeah. From what I've heard, I've not missed much. I still want to watch it on the big screen just because going to the cinema is fun. But in saying that, it's July, so it's Spider-Man month. But anyway.
Oh, that's this month.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Sony put up.
Oh my
30
goodness.
days, I think. Well, the other day.
Oh my goodness.
But
We got the Odyssey in a couple of weeks.
Fuck yeah, that comes out this month. I always forget because I'm Spider-Man focused. I always forget. I always think
Got
that's
tunnel vision for the
I always
Spider-Man.
think it comes out just after Spider-Man, but it's before Spider-Man, and that's why there's no IMAX cinemas. And that.
Yeah.
Oh, the Odyssey.
Yeah. So if you
I heard Matt Damon say this is the biggest movie he's ever done, and he's done some big movies.
Yeah.
In his whole career, he said this is the biggest movie.
I've seen some of the behind the scenes things from this movie, and like the way that they've shot this, like everything's practical.
I really need to look into what it's about, but then a part of me doesn't want to and just go blinded in a way.
Have you ever seen the movie Troy with Brad Pitt and Eric Bana?
Yes, that's
it's like Sword and Sandals movie with the Trojan horse and all that.
Yeah.
The Odyssey is set after that.
Oh, so they're like not connected, but they're like
they're stories in the same like series of epics from ancient Greece.
Oh, okay, cool. That's roughly what it's about. Some like Greece.
Yeah, so the Odyssey itself is like one of the quintessential stories that has been passed down via like verbal tradition over like thousands of years or whatever. And so
it's not like a book.
Yeah, you could read like the most which I'm gonna watch the movie and then I might read the book.
Read the book, yeah.
That's my thing this year at the moment is like if I really like a movie that's based on a book, I'll watch the movie first, appreciate the movie for what it is, and then reading the books like an extended edition of the movie. So like Project Hail Mary, I'm still reading that.
Yeah,
I'm not a very fast reader.
I was about to say I don't even know if I've still got the brain capacity to read these days.
It was hard to get back in, like, because that's the first book that I've read that doesn't have pictures in it.
I think the last book series I read was just before high school.
I think I'm gonna say Zach Power.
No, I read. I always forget I did this, but I read all 3 of the Hunger Games books.
Oh wow!
I think we started reading the first one during school not in primary school. No, someone was reading it, and then I watched the movie.
Yeah.
In cinemas with my sister when it came out, and I was like, "Fuck, this is such a cool concept."
And was it what I just described? So like you've seen the movie.
Oh, there is so much more stuff in the book.
Yeah, and then you go to the book and you're like, "Oh my god!" Like you've got the framework of the story already in your place, but you get so much more out of the book because it's like all these deleted scenes.
Because I wouldn't say stupid with my imagination. I've got a pretty wild imagination, but because you've got established characters in your head.
Yeah. You already know what they look like and sound like. And that's how I am with Project Hail Mary at the moment. Like I'm like reading about Ryan Gosling's character. And there's just extra sciencey stuff.
But I know some people like reading books and they have their own opinions of what a character should look like.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
which is fair enough. Like that's the whole magic of reading. But I like my favorite media form is movies.
Yeah.
Then probably video games, then TV, and comic books.
Yeah.
Books are like way down the list, right? I would much rather go and this is also what tells me what books are good. So that are worth the
if you see
effort.
a good movie.
Yeah, like I saw Project Hail Mary twice, and I was like, oh my God, I've seen this movie twice, and I've bought the book, and I'm reading the book in this economy. Like, that's how good the story was for me and how much it resonated with me. I'm hoping that I go and see the Odyssey, and then come out of the Odyssey and like, oh, well, I'm going to go read the book now, because I've already seen the cinematic work for what it is, and now I can go and like better understand the story in
go into detail,
chapter-sized increments throughout a couple of months.
Actually, that reminds me. I did try. I got, I think, 3 chapters in of it when that came out.
Oh, that's a big book.
Yeah, I bought the book.
Yeah,
after that, and I started reading it. It was good. It was around uni time. I was reading it. And then I just same thing. Stopped reading it for a week or so, and then
you're done.
It disappears.
I stopped my book right now for 2. Like I've started reading it when that movie came out. Got halfway through it. Stopped for a week, went 2 months without reading it.
Yeah.
I've just picked it back up again. I'm like, oh God, I need to make sure that I actually finish.
Same
this
with
thing.
the Anthony Kiedis.
I've
got Scar Tissue.
Scar Tissue.
Yeah, I got halfway through that book because I used to read that every morning when I was on the train to uni.
Yeah.
Really good.
And then you go on uni break or something, and then it's just
done. It was really good.
Yeah.
Really interesting to learn more about. Because I was on a hard Chili Peppers run.
Yeah.
And then same thing. You put it down for a week or even a couple days, and then it sits there and you forget, and then bang, you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
I don't want to restart it.
Yeah.
But yeah. Audiobooks.
Audiobooks. That's definitely something you can do. Shall we get into the news?
Yeah.
So PlayStation have had a fucking spectacular run of things this week. So I'm gonna start at the beginning. I'm gonna start. This is my perception of how this has unfolded, right?
Yes.
So at the beginning, GTA 6 announced no discs in box.
Very coincidental that this has all happened right after the biggest game of all time has announced they're not doing discs. Just saying, and people just saying it's just a video game. This shit is monumental. I don't care. GTA 6.
Yeah, GTA 6 is the biggest game of all time. No question about it. Like
it's more than a video game though.
Yeah, this is gonna be the most money anybody has ever made off of a piece of art or media or entertainment. It's gonna be the highest grossing product of all time. Probably it's crazy. It's gonna probably cause a global like labor shortage for a couple of days.
Yep.
Like things are gonna slow down because of this game.
We should have a annual GTA week.
1 week a year? Yeah, you reckon? I'd get on board with that. Just cut all the other public holidays and give us that week in September.
Yep.
Or just give us an extra week. Why am I cutting public
I was
holidays?
going to say, leave the public holidays.
Yeah,
we still need those.
Sorry. Don't listen to me.
Don't be rational.
Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. So then the next thing was, I'm not sure if this is in order, but PlayStation have announced that as of January 1st, 2028, production of all physical games for PlayStation products will cease. They're not going to be shipping any discs out. This is catastrophic. Think about like companies that are already struggling, like EB Games, GameStop in America, JB Hi-Fi. Think about the...
Well, JB Hi-Fi will lose a whole section.
Think about the lack of competition. You go to JB Hi-Fi, see that the new game is $89. Go back to EB price match. That's competition. Competition is good. If you can only get PlayStation games on the PlayStation Store, they will begin to charge whatever the fuck they want for their games.
Yep.
They're already, and I understand GTA is a special instance.
Yeah.
But I think it's very convenient that they're charging $160 or so maybe more
for the
premium version of this game, which is above market value for any other AAA title.
Yeah.
At the same time, no physical disc.
To counter that, the base model, even though I still reckon it's overpriced, it's I think 120 or 130.
Yeah.
That is the standard for a AAA game these days, which in my opinion, is ridiculous. It should be $100 flat should be the standard for a game.
Yeah.
But I was surprised with the base model game. I really thought the base model was going to be higher than 130. Which is weird because I still reckon it's overpriced. But I'm actually like, well, that's actually quite nice that it's the standard price, if you know what I mean, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and the standard price at the moment as well, like you say, should be $100. You factor in inflation, you factor in a variety of market factors, AI sucking up all the GPUs and processing power. I could go on with like global, there's wars going on.
Yeah.
Things are more expensive at the moment.
Yeah, 100%.
But when you're gonna sell this many of an item,
yeah, that's the other thing.
Like it's just they're robbing you. Like it's highway robbery.
Especially when people like myself was thinking of buying it on both my consoles.
Yeah.
And I know down the line, I probably will buy it on both my consoles.
Yeah.
Depending.
Oh, hopefully they just put crossplay. Just save you the time and money.
That's what I'm assuming.
Yeah.
But it is
crazy. But and this leads me to the next thing that PlayStation has said. So strange that all these things happen at the same time. I'm kind of really glad that this other thing has happened because it really shines a light on the negatives of a digital-only environment for these things. Studio Canal had a licensing distributing and licensing arrangement come to an end. All of a sudden, over 500 films from Studio Canal were now no longer available on the PlayStation Store. Anybody that had purchased, not rented, purchased any of these films on the PlayStation Store, all of a sudden couldn't access these films. Were not issued a refund. Their argument is you're paying for a license, not the actual film. Yes, I understand that, but there should be some consumer protection things in place. If this can happen with just one film company where 500 movies can't be accessed that you've paid for, it could happen with games. We've seen licensing things in the past with like...
It's happened with games.
Lego The Hobbit was taken off of stores. You could only get it on Steam. You couldn't get it on the PlayStation Store.
Lord of the Ring one,
Yeah. Like, imagine if you bought a game and then all of a sudden there was a legal dispute and
It's happened.
couldn't... Yeah.
See, this is where I don't know where... See, I've only recently, I say recently, I've had my PlayStation for 4 years now, but I obviously still use my Xbox more and I've used it for a lot longer. This is where I'm not sure how their licensings work because I've heard that with PlayStation, if they remove something off the store, sometimes you can't even access it anymore. Yeah. Where with Xbox, when they remove something off the store, if it's in your library, you can still download it. It's like it's not physically. You've got... So, example, I have Fall of Cybertron, Transformers on my Xbox.
Yeah. You can't get that anywhere.
You can't get that anywhere. You can get it on disc, but you can't get that anywhere. I am scared to delete it sometimes in case it won't pop back up. But every time I look in my your owned games, it's there.
Yeah, right.
With PlayStation, I don't know how it works, but I've got... You know how they did the GTA remasters of all the...
Yeah, so you could buy the original ones back in the...
You can't now?
You can't now, but you've got them?
I've got Vice City. So I've got the old port of Vice City. I loaded it up the other day because I was downloading all my old PS4 games and I saw it and I was like, does this work?
I've got the
when
same
you
thing
click
with
on it,
San Andreas
when you click on it and go view in store, nothing shows up in store because you can't buy it in store anymore.
There's no page for it.
No.
They don't have, and they probably don't have it on the servers anymore.
No.
Like you can't update it or anything like that.
Oh no,
you
are stuck on the port that it's on.
Yeah.
That is probably in my opinion, biggest downside when it comes to the whole digital stuff. Forza Horizon 3, I can't buy. Licensing issues with the cars, you can't buy. It's not in physical stores anymore.
Not to mention,
digital.
like the pre-owned market or you want to lend a game to a friend so that they can play a game. Like that, like all of that, it's just out the door if this
especially when they
continues to
crack
happen.
down on fucking account stuff, like
Yeah,
Netflix
account
did
sharing
it.
and stuff like that.
You used to be able to. I remember you used to be able to send your mate your login details. They log in on their Xbox or whatever. You go, I think it's like you set as home Xbox, and then you could view your whole mate's library, download, and just sign into your account and use the game. But now they crack down on it. It's too hard to do that shit.
Even I've noticed, for the most part, we don't have a lot of problems. Jade and I share our PlayStation 5, right?
Yep.
So we both got our PlayStation accounts on there. I believe I can still play all of her games, even if I'm signed into my account.
I think
but sometimes there's some like issues where it comes up. It's like you need to put a disc in or something like that. I'm like, oh, okay, because everything's both of our games are downloaded on the same thing. If we've got a disc, we put it in and it can register to both of our accounts in the same console. I'm not sure if that'll be the case in the future. If like I buy GTA 6, will she be able to play it on her user login?
I'm not sure how they would. Yeah, it's scary. I feel like it's and it's a bit more control.
It is a bit more control, and I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Obviously, there's for all the positives that physical media have, there is drawbacks. Like you could scratch a disc, you could lose a disc, you could have your disc wear out over time.
I mean, that's one thing I found funny when a lot of people complain about GTA 6, because the main reason there is no physical disc is because of the size of the game, apparently, because Red Dead Redemption 2 was 2 discs.
That was, you had a data disc and a play disc.
And I just found it, I'm sorry, no, but I found it funny when a lot of people were like, I understand wanting the physical media because it's just nice to have in your hand.
Yeah.
But it's also, okay, mate, day one, you're going to sit there for 2.5 hours to install the game while everyone else is already playing the game because they had it pre-installed 5 months earlier.
There is the pre-install factor.
That's the biggest drawback. Yeah.
That being said, though, like you could use that argument, no physical release because of the size of the game.
Yep.
I would argue that's irrelevant because back in the day, obviously games weren't as big, but in scale, right? We talk about inflation, we talk about size inflation. Same thing as applied to like media storage sizes, right? If you wanted to play World of Warcraft back in 2005, you would be putting 5 discs into your computer.
Oh, yeah.
And each one would have like a couple of meg on it.
I'm just going off. That's apparently what Rockstar's announced.
Yeah,
or said.
A bunch of bullshit, man. They just don't want.
They just don't want to.
They just don't want to do it.
Spend the money on making discs.
Yeah,
it's like, let's be real. Crazy. Which is hilarious because the amount of money they've probably already made through pre-orders.
And there is a direct impact as well with PlayStation announcing they're not going to produce any discs 2028 and onwards, right? We're thinking PlayStation 6 probably be around then.
No, the new console should be out there and it will be discless.
Yeah, discless.
100%.
I would say this is just a ballpark. Like 90% of anybody that has a Blu-ray player, it's a game console because game consoles play Blu-rays, right?
It was the biggest. That was the biggest thing with the newer gen consoles.
Yeah, most companies that used to make Blu-ray players no longer make Blu-ray players. Panasonic, Sony, etc. The physical media market for film is also in the shitter.
Decline.
Right, it's in decline.
Bring back Blockbuster.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as much as people are like, it's just video games, it's like realistically,
it's everything.
It's going to impact everything. And our argument to that will be, go stream it on Netflix.
Yeah, but then you don't own it.
That's what I mean.
Get rid of it.
That's exactly what I mean. And the same thing happens. How many times have you gone, I want to watch this movie. You load up fucking Netflix and it's not there.
Well, yeah.
And then you're like, which streaming platform out of the 10 I own do I have to look? It's not in any of those fuckers.
I would say in times like these, I could imagine many people are going to be departing out on the open seas. And if you catch my meaning, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think there would be a lot more pirates out on the out on the waters.
Definitely.
Especially with GTA coming out as well. If that's a digital only thing, cracked servers are going to be going like crazy.
also reckon Rockstar will probably have one of the tightest ships when it comes to that, though.
If you've got
That guy that leaked the game went to jail.
No, but like if you have a digital version of anything on any local hard drive, you can crack it and get it out of that. Anybody with some computer sense.
Watch him put malware in their digital thing.
Oh, imagine.
The thing is, that is a Rockstar play.
Yeah, right.
Like, look at Rockstar over the last decade and a half.
Yeah.
With all their games and how intense they've been when it comes to leaks, when it comes to, like, all those people on Twitter started coming out saying when they finally could announce it, oh yeah, I've been working on GTA 6, I've been working on it for the last 6 years.
Yeah.
Haven't been allowed to say anything.
Yeah.
Like, all the NDAs they would have had to sign and all that. I am going to say a controversial opinion, though, when it comes to this digital media stuff. I do see the problem, but I can't sit here and say I'm not semi-supporting it in a way, because I haven't bought a physical game in about 6 years. Both my consoles are digital.
Yeah, only Switch games.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the only ones that I've bought.
But I said this to you, I think, the other day, and I've said it to someone else. If you said, Owen, pay me $100 or $50 to swap your current PlayStation for one like that with a disc, I would do it. Because you can walk into EB and get a game for $15. You can walk in. You want to make everything digital? Cool. Make your sales bigger than your cunts. Sorry, but...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we'll knock off 5%. We'll knock off 10%. I can walk into EB and buy the game for $10.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
And that's still a dying business, by the way, that is happy to put their prices that low. You can make it digital, but make your fucking prices better.
Yeah.
And I understand, we need to support the companies in that. Well, you're fucking the companies in the ass by taking away their one form of physical media. So...
Yeah, can you foreseeably...
You know what I mean? Like
EB Games is done. They're chopped.
They're cooked. Oh, yeah, they're a pop vinyl store now.
Yeah, like it's just going to become Zings.
And a t-shirt store.
Yeah, they're just going to be branded as Zings now, I reckon.
Or just Nintendo stuff. Because I can't see Nintendo going away. Oh, actually. And they're cooked with their digital prices, aren't they?
Yeah, they never go down. There is some sales, but it's never the ones you want.
Yeah. Yeah. It's always the games that are
like Spider-Man Twerk Simulator or something.
Fucking... Nah, it's...
So $100... Wait, what was the hypothetical? $100 or what? Swap your current game console for something?
Oh, if someone came to me and said $100 and give me your digital PlayStation and I'll give you a PlayStation with a disc, I would take it. I would pay.
You'd pay $100 to get a disc drive?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, you don't have a disc drive?
No, because I wanted one right there. But when I went to EB and they first came back in stock, post-pandemic, it was only the digital versions, and I just put my $200 deposit down and then picked up the console 4 weeks later.
Started playing, yeah.
Well, all my games I had, like I said, I was Xbox before all that.
Yeah.
And all my games I had on PlayStation were already digital anyway. Spider-Man 1, Vice City, all that. So I've only bought digital stuff on the PlayStation Store. So that's where I'm in this weird, I'm kind of on the fence, because I'm like, no, don't let physical die. But then in the same right, I'm the one that's sitting here going, I don't buy physical media.
Yeah.
Well, physical games, because same with the Xbox. I bought the Xbox S because the bigger one was way too expensive when it came out, and they had none in JB Hi-Fi.
Yeah, yeah.
So I bought the smaller console, which is an amazing console, and I've got 500 plus games on digital anyway.
Did I see that Xbox was saying they're going to be introducing a feature to you put the disc in and then the license goes onto the thing?
That's what I've seen.
That's a good feature.
Yeah, it's not this. I thought Xbox were doing the same thing. They want to add a feature, that you put the disc in and it converts it into a digital copy.
Because that's one of my pet peeves. Like, for as much as I'm a proponent for physical media, I also, the last couple of games I've bought haven't been, because I just couldn't be bothered going to the shop, right? like you're sitting there on your PlayStation, you can click 2 buttons and have the game start downloading, right?
Yep.
It's convenience over
Or
anything.
you can
The path
legit
of
grab
least
your
resistance.
you can grab your controller right now, load up, click a game, and it loads in 20 seconds,
Yeah.
and you're ready to go.
Yeah.
No, fuck, where's this disc?
Where's this disc? Like,
Oh.
and then and you think about all the drawbacks of physical as well, right? You think about the drawbacks. Imagine moving house, and then how many things get lost in between moves? How many discs get scratched? Imagine having a child and then having the child just absolutely mung your discs.
When you put it in the PlayStation 2 and it's like doing the loading thing, and you look away to act like you don't care if it loads or not, and then it loads in, you're like, yeah.
I'm very. It doesn't. It doesn't feel very good. Doesn't sound very good. Sounds very kind of step in dystopia. You know, it's just I don't like.
I think it also it falls into this pocket of like the Xbox thing's good because you can still spend the money on the pre-order and get the physical copy that comes with a few things. You know, the bonus.
You get a poster and something else.
You can put the disc in, load it up on your Xbox, and it's always there. But you still have the case. You can look at it. You can post it up somewhere.
You can open it up. You can read the back of it. You can look at the manual. Like how you know. Should we move on to our next news topic? I don't know if this is really a news topic. I got sent this morning, right? And my laptop's dying. It's on battery saver mode. That's cool. So somebody on Threads hit up Simuliu, right? This is what she said. Hey Simuliu, my 5-year-old thinks I am able to text anyone in the world on my phone. We watched Shang Chi in full together yesterday, and he woke up today and asked if I could text you. Simuliu, right? He wanted to know first if Razor Fist was in the dragon's belly, but then he changed his mind and said, wait, can you just ask him when they're making another movie? He assumes Shang Chi is the one who decides to put the story out there. So here I am, showing up. We need Shang Chi too. Simuliu responded to this. Hey Heather, please tell your wonderful boy that I am doing everything I possibly can to get the second movie made. There's a lot of factors, but I have such goodwill from the fans that I'm confident we will push through. As for Razor Fist, I'm happy to report that he has not been eaten by any dragon, although I could eat him for lunch if I wanted to, easily. Ciao.
I love when celebrities do.
That's good, right?
Yeah, I love when celebrities
just thought that was a bit of like a warm thing to talk about. Shang-Chi 2, man, where is it?
Yeah, I was about to say it's one of those. I feel like that's a good example of not just Marvel, but a former media going down the route of a not massively established character.
Yeah,
and it pulling out.
Keep talking. I'm just grabbing my charger.
Yeah, because there's so many characters that they always fall down and go, yeah, I want to do another Spider-Man, another Batman movie, a Superman, the bigger characters. But it's actually quite good that Shang-Chi got the movie, had a positive movie, and then they still want more and it not fall down like I said this to you the other day, the echo trap where no one wanted that movie. Oh, TV show. But yeah, no. Shang-Chi 2, man. Shang-Chi 2.
Yeah, Shang-Chi was a great movie.
That's what, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, where's Shang-Chi 2? Now, I mean, obviously, Dustin Daniel Cretton, I think that's his name. I say it wrong every time. The director of Spider-Man Brand New Day and Wonder Man, he's the guy who made Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
Busy man.
Wonder Man's another good example of that. That's a character I didn't know much about. Love the show. Now on a season 2, and I want to see him with established MCU characters.
Indeed. Moving on.
Yes.
The Batman.
More news?
Yeah, so some people there's some rumblings going on. People have started coming out saying they know who the DCU's Batman's going to be. So not Robert Pattinson's The Batman. Not Robert Battenbat's Bat. But rather the one that will be showing up in James Gunn's DCU.
Cape Crusader?
Well, yeah, what's it called? Brave and the Bold.
Brave and the Bold, no, not the Cape Crusader, yeah.
So, I've put together the list of the 5 contenders that the internet has backed for Batman in the DCU and Batman the Brave and the Bold. Number 1.
Such a cool title.
The Brave and the Bold.
Yeah, really.
Do you remember that cartoon? The Brave and the Bold. The Brave and the Bold.
Is that the one that crossover with Scooby-Doo?
Maybe.
I think so.
Probably. No, that's happened in a bunch of cartoons, I think.
I think Brave and the Bold did.
Yeah, probably.
So I think
It's the one that had the theme song. It's like dun 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 dun. So Alan Richardson. Yeah. Or no, not Toaster TV. Toaster TV was on Channel 10. It would have been on
ABC3.
No, not ABC3. No.
Go. Holy wow.
Every Saturday morning you get Ben 10, you got Justice League the animated series, you got Young Justice. So Alan Richardson, this is the least likely out of the 5.
That's the guy that was in
Reacher on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, and he was in Titans. You know that DC.
Who do you play in Titans? Batman?
No. They had Batman in that show, but he was old man Batman.
Oh, okay.
Like old man Batman.
Yeah.
Really good. I'd need to look it up again. It was actually pretty good performance from the guy. Because he didn't like suit up. He was old Bruce Wayne. And obviously...
It wasn't Kevin Conroy, was it?
No.
Anyway. So Alan Richardson has...
That's been a fan cast for years.
It's been a fan cast for years. He's recently been in that movie on Netflix, War Machine, which apparently was pretty good. Reacher... I think he was... Aquaman in Smallville.
He was Hank Hall.
Hank Hall?
In, he was a vigilante in Titans. That got 4 seasons.
That's crazy.
It's a pretty good show.
Was it?
There's high highs, low lows.
Yeah, I'm not sold. I
enjoyed it.
Okay. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
The main actor for Nightwing, very
Was
good.
Okay.
Brenton... I don't know how to say his last name. He's Australian, I'm pretty sure.
Australian.
He was at one of the Supernovas recently.
Oh, no shit. Yeah, right. Alan Richardson, though. This is the least likely one. I reckon he will get a role in the DCU. What?
He played Batman in that show.
Jorah Mormont.
Yep.
Yeah. Captain Friendzone.
Yep. He played Batman.
So Jorah Mormont.
Yeah.
Great character in that show.
That's really weird now because I'm obviously watching that now. And I swear when I saw him, I was like, I've seen him in something. I've watched something with him before.
Yeah.
He was Batman.
That's crazy.
Very good in Titans.
I've seen clips.
Yeah.
I've seen clips.
And he does play a very good old Bruce Wayne. Anyway, sorry.
Alan Richardson. He's got the physique.
Yes.
He's got the imposing factor.
Yes.
Very intimidating man.
Yes.
I'm not sure if you're familiar with the headline that was out this year where he
chased...
He
the one he chased the dude?
He beat the fuck out of like his neighbor because he was.
Yes.
He was riding dirt bikes around the neighborhood with his kids. And then this fucking neighbor, just absolute dickhead, like comes out, stands in front of his bike, like grabs his bike, stops him from like trying to move on, and he's like, "Don't touch my bike, get off me!" Right, and then. Like, I think he fell over because he was on the bike and he was imbalanced. And he got up and you see the dash cam, like the cam of his like GoPro helmet or whatever. And he just beats the fuck out of this guy. And then he's acquitted. Like he didn't get charged for anything because it was obvious that this dude was just being a dickhead and antagonizing him. Hilarious.
Yeah.
I think he'd be great. I think he's the least likely out of these 5.
Okay. That's interesting that like... You reckon it's the least likely?
Only because I think James Gunn's come out and said, no, he's not going to be Batman.
That's fair. God. You just wanted to put him on the list because he beat someone up.
Kinda.
Yeah, that's
kinda. And also the fan art school. I'm going to put this in the... I'm probably poking him in the nose, I think. Wait. Yeah, I'll be poking him in the nose in the green screen, I think. The next one is Brendan Sklenar.
What's he? He's
Nothing that I've seen. I think he's in one of those, what's it called, Yellowstone or something? One of those shows?
Yeah, like a popular show.
Yeah. I've not seen him in anything. He looks the part. He's been a fan cast on the internet all year, since the last 2 years, since they announced that they were going to do another Batman. And what drew a lot of attention to this guy was he put an Instagram post up of like, he just got in like the best shape of his life. And his trainer was like said somewhere on the internet, he said that he's like training the next Batman. So you put the pieces together, you're like, okay, maybe Brendan Sklenar. But to counter that, somebody tweeted James Gunn this image on the right here. James Gunn responded and said, yeah, be a bit weird if we casted an AI Batman with a 14-inch arm. James Gunn's such a troll. I love it. But yeah, I think he'd be good. He looks the part.
I feel like when it comes to certain actors, I don't really want to make a comment too much because I didn't know who the new Superman was.
He was like a complete unknown. You know what's funny about that?
And now I look at him and I go, that's Superman.
Yeah. You know what's funny about that? So I watched a movie called Pearl, with him in it years ago. And when I was watching that movie, I was like, this guy looks like Superman. This guy would be a good Superman if they were going to.
He's got the.
If they were going to cast.
He's definitely got the Clark Kent look.
And no shit, I saw in an interview with James Gunn. That's where James Gunn saw him as well and thought, oh, this guy could be Superman. And I saw this interview, I was like, what the fuck? Like parallel thinking with James Gunn. I'll take that. That's pretty good. Next up. It's not going to happen, but it would be so good.
It would have been good, like
Jensen Ackles. Yeah, I mean, even now, because they're doing Brave and the Bold. And the story that they're adapting allegedly is with Damian Wayne, the son.
So established.
So an established Batman, like maybe a year 10 Batman.
I feel like that's the I think I said this in an earlier pod episode. That's the new norm. Established superheroes.
Yeah, just have them be already the
everyone's like,
you gonna be.
Fucking read up the origin story.
Like
you should know the origin story. We don't want to kill his parents again.
When I was watching Batman vs Superman the other day, I was like, wow, this might be the best like on film them dying. I still have seen this too many times.
Yeah,
like the most cinematic Wayne death.
Oh yeah.
Jensen Ackles would be a great Batman. He has voiced him in the Long Halloween.
I don't know if I could
animated
now.
movie, but he's just so synonymous with Soulja Boy.
Yeah, like especially with the new show coming out too. So he was busy filming.
Yeah,
and just like if he pops up, you would just think he was gonna say something racist to Superman because he's Soulja Boy. Fucking uggos. Get a load of these.
You look like you need some knee pads. Looking at me like you want to suck my hog.
Love Soulja.
So good. This was actually an April Fool's thing that got me this year. Yeah. I saw a post where it's like Jensen Ackles has been announced as the new Batman, and I looked at when it was posted, and it was April 1st. And this was like 2 weeks after April Fool's because Instagram's bloody algorithm is cooked.
Next year, we should do an episode just on April Fool's post.
Yes, let's do it.
Because I sent you 3 posts. And you said, look at the date. And I went, I want to die.
Oh, this year? Yeah.
I remember
we were looking at news stories.
Yeah, I remember there was one.
Were we doing this show in April? No, I think we started in May. But like, even still. Yeah.
I think we were collecting stuff to talk about.
Yeah. It's a bad time to be on the news. Oh, yeah. This is a new one. This is maybe, I would say, the most likely candidate. An actor by the name of Tom Brittany. Relatively unknown to me. I've not seen anything with him in it. This is just some concept art that somebody's done up real quick.
Yeah.
His name has just come out of nowhere as like the front runner. So many articles have come out saying, we think we know who the new Batman is. It's Tom Brittany.
Yeah, he's not done a lot.
He's I looked at his IMDb. I couldn't see anything that I have seen.
The only movie on here that I can see, haven't watched it because I haven't watched the first one, is that Fall movie. And I just remember watching like half of the... That's the second one though.
Fall 2?
Yeah, I remember watching half of the first one on TikTok. It's the one where the two girls are at the top of the tower and then like the big reveal, spoiler, it's like a 4-year-old movie. The big reveal is that she's talking to her friend and this whole time her friend jumped like 2 hours ago and killed herself because they weren't going to get down from this thing. So this whole time she's hallucinating and her friend's there. She's not really there.
Oh, wow.
It's like a thriller. And
that sounds good.
I got addicted to watching it on TikTok. I was watching it
Oh,
on clips.
it's one of those. Yeah.
But yeah, it seems like a cooked movie. But that's the only movie on that IMDb that looks familiar.
Interesting. Yeah, like, I'm open-minded. I do trust James Gunn for the most part.
Yeah.
But
I feel like Batman, you've got to get right.
I reckon this is going to be the hardest person to cast.
Yeah, because I feel like Superman, we've had a lot of Supermans, but they've been so dripped and
Superman.
Yeah, they've been so dripped and drawn out, and Henry Cavill didn't really get the chance to do multiple movies as like just Superman movies.
If you had Henry Cavill in Superman 2025, imagine the tone of that with Henry Cavill. That would have been great. Like, he needed more of an opportunity to be
Henry Cavill.
Because he's a nerd, man. He's one of us. He's building gaming computers and painting Warhammer figurines, man.
That's where, but I feel Batman, because there's so many and it's such a popular character. I'm not saying Superman's not, but especially these days, Batman is the guy with DC. You've got to hit it out the park with that one.
I saw this casting yesterday when I was digging up some stories for the show. One of the people that I've been following for over a decade, I've been following John Campier, and he mentioned in one of his shows, like offhandedly, like he had the viewers write in, and he just mentioned that he might know who the new Batman is, and all of a sudden, all of these news outlets were like, John Campier knows who the bloody Batman is, and then he came out the next episode, because he does a daily show. Yeah, like we do this weekly. Yeah, he does this show daily, and he does like an hour and a half every day. It's crazy. I don't know how the hell he does it, but he then came out and was like, I don't want to say it out loud on the internet because if it's wrong, I'm spreading misinformation. Yes. And like, I don't want to just negatively affect anything. Yeah. If I don't know something for certain, but if it comes out, he will say if he was right or if it was wrong. And this guy is like pretty credible. Like if he says something, I believe it. Yeah. He's the guy that's read the Doomsday script as well. Ah, okay. Yeah. If he says something, I believe it. I've been following that guy for years, and yeah, he's one of the most
credible sources,
and so full of integrity as well. That being said, I see this guy, I'm like, he doesn't look old enough to be, like, he's like mid-30s. He doesn't look old enough to be a 10-year-old Robin's dad. Minimum 10 years old, you know. He looks kind of soft in the face. I'm not sold. But I've not seen anything.
Counteraction.
You know, Heath Ledger
soft in the face. Could be a good Bruce Wayne.
That's true. That's true.
And what have I been saying? I want a bit of more Bruce. I want
a bit more billionaire Bruce Wayne. Yeah.
I just find Christian Bale Bruce Wayne better.
Oh man, I watched The Dark Knight again the other week, and he's the best Bruce Wayne.
This is so good.
He's so good. It's all right. I own the restaurant.
I reckon he enjoyed those scenes a lot.
Yeah.
He's like in his bag.
My honorable mention, number 5, Robert Pattinson.
I mean, it makes the most sense.
Come on. You've got an established Batman that's good, an established Gotham that's good. People say, no, but the tones don't match. They're not supposed to. It's supposed to be a diametric opposite. But you're supposed to have hopeful Superman and pessimistic Batman.
But then come on you do fall into the Brave and the Bold script will just have to get chucked, eh? Because that's an early on Batman.
Here's the thing, right? Not necessarily. You could do... So we got the Batman. We got the Batman 2. That's like year 2, year 3 Batman, right? No time period has been set for those movies. So you could... Robert Pattinson's 40 years old, right? Even though he says on the internet he's Gen Z because he's a weird cunt. I actually really like Robert Pattinson. He's hilarious in interviews. But he's
40?
Yeah, he's 40 on the dot. I said to Jay the other day, I was like, oh, yeah, man, he's pushing 40. She Googled it. He's like, he is 40. Like, 40. Crazy, right?
Yeah.
Crazy. You could have him also play an older Batman. Just have it set in a different time period.
Yeah. I also feel like him and... I always forget the Superman actor's name.
David Cornswood
Would
work so well together.
Yeah.
I'm
really
sure
would.
you've seen all the edits where they cut the shots from Superman and the Batman. We've got a movie from both of them coming out next year.
But does Robert Pattinson want to be playing Batman for the next 4 years?
That's the thing. That's the
thing.
thing.
Other problem.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like, I don't know. That being said, though, he did the Batman. 7 years later, the Batman Part 2 comes out. Wait, is that right? 2022, the Batman. 2027. 5 years.
5 years.
5 years. That's
5 years is still fucking
still
mental,
a long
by the way.
time. And how many movies has he done in between those two?
Dune Part 3.
No. That's not even out yet.
No, I'm
You're trying to think of the movies?
Yeah.
We got The Odyssey.
That one.
We got Dune Part 3.
That one.
You got The Drama.
That
you got
one.
Mickey 17.
That one.
You got Die My Love.
Yep.
You've got probably more. Those are just 4 out of 5 that I've actually seen or I'm going to. Crazy.
Yeah.
Very busy man.
He likes working with Christopher Nolan. Or Christopher Nolan likes him a lot, eh?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Just start popping
And
into my head.
Christopher Nolan, he knows good actors when he sees them. He's one of the most...
He started as a vampire, Ben. He started as a lover boy vampire, and now he's our Batman.
Used to sparkle. Sparkle in the
telling
daylight.
Imagine telling whatever year-old Ben, right after Twilight came out, that guy in that movie, you want him to be Batman in the DCU. Would you believe your older self?
I'm not sure. Like, okay.
No,
when did that movie come out? Like 2010-ish? 2010s? Twilight?
I'll fact check.
I've never seen a Twilight, so I'm not really sure.
I've only seen that parody one.
That's crazy. But
2008.
Yeah, okay, right.
So that's the same year as Dark Knight, eh? Or around rough.
Yeah, Dark Knight came out in 2008. Yeah. Right, so Twilight came out in 2008. You watch The Dark Knight at the cinemas. Yeah. You're like, oh, by the way, in 10 years...
We'll push it. Say you're hitting high school. Twilight 2 is probably roughly coming out. And you go, that guy, the main guy in that movie, you want him to be the main Batman. Think about teenage self you would be like, fuck off.
I'd probably say fuck off, but also there's always been the argument about, so what, you got the Brokeback Mountain 10 Things I Hate About You guy to play the Joker?
Oh, you got the American Psycho to be Batman?
Yeah, I mean, that actually makes sense.
Yeah,
that actually does make sense.
He's the American Psycho.
Yeah.
I can't think of... Robbie Downey Jr., you got the Tropic Thunder guy to be...
Oh, I mean, they came out the same year, but yeah, I see your point. Yeah, the blackface guy?
Was that the same year?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. I thought Tropic Thunder was a couple years earlier.
No.
Tropic Thunder 2. Make it happen.
Make it happen. I'll do it. I'll do it. If Robert Downey Jr. is too scared, I'll do it.
The thing is, I don't even think he would be.
Nah, come on, just do it. Just do it.
Yeah.
See, there's a movie with Tom Cruise coming out where he's playing like an old dude in prosthetics. It's called Digger. Oh, I went and saw, I said Digger.
Yeah,
I saw your face just then. With a D, Digger.
All right, anyway.
It was very Les Grossman sort of character, like him in Tropic Thunder. Like it looks very similar to that.
Oh, yes, yeah.
We don't negotiate with terrorists. What's my next story?
Supergirl?
Yeah. You've not seen Supergirl.
No.
But we must strike while the iron is hot.
Yes.
And talk about Supergirl while it's relevant.
Yep.
I watched Supergirl. I'm going to start this review with the positives.
All right.
Millie Alcock as Supergirl. Great casting. Great performance.
Another good casting on the DCU.
Front. I would say she did very well considering the material that she was working with was maybe not the best script anyway.
Not as bad, but in the terms of Andrew Garfield, as in like those movies have their issues.
That's a very good comparison. Yeah, okay, that's a very good comparison.
But he was a shining light.
So yeah. So Andrew Garfield, shining light in the Amazing Spider-Man films. Both of those.
Mainly
mainly
the second one, because the first one, rewatch that. That first one's good.
It's solid.
It's
yeah.
better than the second.
Yeah.
But it's still like a solid Spider-Man movie.
Yeah. No, 100%.
It's got its issues.
I don't know if it's better than any of the Raimi movies. I don't even know if it's better than any of the Holland movies. But I see your point.
I think there's bits. That's the problem.
That's the problem. It's bits, not that's the same thing with this movie, mate.
Okay.
That's the same thing with this movie. There is parts that are really good. I was entertained the whole time while I was watching.
Good. That's a tick.
You saw the reviews ahead of time. We talked about the reviews last week. So that dropped my expectations down, but I still had high hopes for it to be good.
Yeah.
So yeah, Millie Alcock was great as Supergirl. Jason Momoa's Lobo, picture perfect. He's literally just that character ripped out of the comic book. Like it's a no-brainer, right? If anything, there could have been more Lobo. He was very entertaining, fun character. Way better. Him as Lobo is way better than him as Aquaman. I'll say it now.
Yeah.
I
never really liked him as Aquaman.
Yeah.
Not him. It wasn't like, not even like his performance per se. It was just he didn't give me Aquaman vibes. That was my issue. And that's where casting is important, because it's all well and good putting a good actor as someone.
Yeah.
But they've still got to fit the character.
Yeah.
Didn't fit the character for me. Never fit it properly for me.
Yeah. People complain a lot about the villain in Supergirl.
Who's the villain?
Everybody said the villain was forgettable, and I can't even remember.
I thought it was Lobo.
No, Lobo's like kind of in the movie. Sometimes he's helpful, sometimes he's not.
Vigilante sort of, not vigilante. Anti-hero.
And yeah, kind of like Lobo's motivations is money.
Okay, that's all. Yeah,
that's all I will say.
Yeah.
Krem of the Yellow Hills. That's what his name is, right? In the comic book. All right, so here's a perfect example. We were talking about this before, right? We're talking about this before of everybody says, the book's better than the movie. Book's better than the movie. Watch the movie first, then read the book. That's all I'll say. That's my take on books, right? And comic books included. If there's a movie out and you've not already read the comic book of the story that it's adapting, just wait till after the movie, because then you can judge the movie for what it is. And then you already know the comic book's supposed to be good, so you're not going to
go in going, this isn't like the comic book. And this is different.
No comic book movie, I can't think of a single one that is, besides Watchmen, which is a direct adaptation of a storyline.
Yeah. A lot of
everything takes bits and pieces.
Yeah, they have their own spin on things. They do it differently, to the point where people now say a comic book character's story is this, which is more towards a movie standpoint.
Yeah. They did something really cool with this. So like they gave us these comic books with the movie. When I went to Hoyt's, I had some Lux tickets.
They gave you those at the.
They gave us these at the movie. See, the problem with this is they've just given. So you watch the movie, you go home, you read the first issue of this comic book, and immediately you're like, oh my god, this artwork is beautiful. The dialogue is so different and Shakespearean. This is completely different to what we got in the movie. This is better. just the first issue of this. I read this when I got home. I read this when I got home, and I was like, oh my god, this is like. I don't want to shit on this movie too much because I did enjoy it. It gave me like Thor: The Dark World, early MCU vibes. Like when Thor came out, not everybody was like, "Oh my god, Thor's the best movie ever." But now everybody goes to every comic book movie thinking if it's not the best movie ever, it's fucking dog shit and forget about it. Like we've had so many Marvel movies that have been
some of them have their place.
Yeah, exactly.
In the extended universe.
A lot of people are also saying like because this movie wasn't even close to being as good as Superman, DCU's in the bin. Got to remember, people, back in the MCU, Iron Man 1 came out, right? Iron Man 1 came out, smashed critic score, smashed box office. Same year, later on that year, Incredible Hulk came out. Very mixed reviews, shit box office.
Yeah.
And the MCU turned out just fine, baby.
Yeah.
So I'm still like, we got Clayface coming up. She'll be right. All the characters were good. I just feel like the motivations for the characters weren't really fleshed out very well. And there was one particular thing that happened in this movie, which was a stylistic choice of a needle drop in a fight sequence that just absolutely killed my boner for this movie, man.
I haven't seen it, but I've seen the internet's reaction to it.
Yeah. Justified. Well, I say that justified. I also saw a video recently of the girl that did the cover of the song that they used in the movie saying like, hey, everybody, like, thanks for all the positive words. Everybody's got opinions. I understand that, but I'm just a small like musician,
indie artist.
Like I don't even have a record label or anything. Yeah. This is like my big
props to her, man.
Show.
Like
yeah.
you're in a freaking,
and it's not her fault. It's not the song's fault. No hate should be put towards her. It was just a really bad decision to put that song with that scene. It was so bad. It was one of the first Letterboxd reviews I saw was. That needle drop was diabolically bad.
Yeah, a poor stylistic creative choice.
And the other thing that I will say, much to how you were worried last week, we were talking about Supergirl, you didn't want it to be too James Gunny. This movie felt like the director was trying to impress James Gunn.
Yep.
And I feel as if also... James Gunn needs to decide whether he wants to make movies or whether he wants to be in charge of DCU, because those are two very big jobs that nobody can really fucking do at the same time, and it's very hard because on one hand I want James Gunn directing superhero movies. Those are some of my favorite superhero movies in general. James Gunn movies are some of my favorite movies in general. He's one of my favorite directors, but it's plain as day to me that he was not overseeing this movie because he was too busy with Man of Tomorrow.
I think he can do both in an extent where it's like he only does one or two bigger movies, like he's doing the Superman movie. But I feel like you're right. He needs to bring someone else on board to help him.
They've got
because
so him and Peter Safran, they're the two heads of DC, right? Peter Safran does all the business stuff. James Gunn does all the creative stuff, right? Kevin Feige is the blueprint. Kevin Feige for MCU is the blueprint. The only time that Kevin Feige, the Godfather, yeah. The only time that Kevin Feige dropped the ball, it wasn't even his fault because it was Disney interfering and making them put out too much shit. It's where the MCU took a little bit of a dive around She-Hulk kind of time.
Yep.
In quality. And
quality, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Parts of She-Hulk I didn't mind, to be honest.
No, but it's parts of She-Hulk.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's the only dip that the MCU's had post Endgame, post in the Disney Plus sort of thing. I
just remember Daredevil's in that show.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
What a time.
that Kevin Feige is the man that was doing like 20-hour days overseeing 4 motion pictures at the same time in the heart of the MCU.
That's the thing. James Gunn can still have his creative input in films, but he doesn't have to.
He doesn't have to be the sole man for a. And this the hard thing, because I don't know if he wants to be in charge of a studio or if he wants to make movies.
Yeah.
He could be overseeing 4 movies at a time. He needs to choose where to allocate his time. We will see how Clayface ends up. I've got high hopes and expectations for Clayface. It looks really cool.
Because he didn't direct that, eh?
He didn't direct that. The only ones that James Gunn is directing at this point in time is Superman and the direct sequel to Superman Man of Tomorrow. The problem is they're right at the start as you're trying to get the ball rolling. Yeah. And if you're not really paying attention to... And he very well may have been directly overseeing everything in Supergirl and it just didn't turn out well. But I feel like it might have not turned out well because he wasn't there. I wasn't in the studio. I don't know. But that's just the vibe I'm getting from the overall picture.
And that's what I was... To just go into what I was saying last week was... With it being too James Gunny, is I enjoyed James Gunn's movies. You've probably watched more than I have. But you can also tell when it is a James Gunn movie. So it's like if you've got a whole DCU where every movie feels samey-ish, it will get stale very quick. It will get boring very quick.
And that's the thing as well.
That's another reason why to promote what we've been saying, the Batman is a perfect thing to just introduce because it's so different.
Yeah.
But it fits the character so well.
Yeah.
Where we don't want 20 fucking movies that all have the same fucking bullshit and the same template. That's the reason I feel like the MCU did work, because each Shang Chi, another good example, a completely different director, and it worked out very well. We are going to see with Brand New Day. No, but I'm talking about all the directors. They have their own stylistic choices, and it does work. Sometimes it doesn't land, but sometimes it does. I really enjoyed the Sam Raimi-ishness of Doctor Strange.
Ryan Coogler's Black Panther.
That's what I mean. They're completely different, but they still fit the character.
Taika Waititi's Ragnarok completely different, but it all kind of like had the same DNA still.
Yeah.
Like,
and you were saying
when I say Supergirl it's James Gunny, it's not necessarily like it's like a caricature of a James Gunn movie. It doesn't feel like humor-wise or stylistically doesn't feel authentic to like a James Gunn movie feels like. But it's as if the filmmakers of this one were like, all right, now we're going to put a ton of needle drops, because it's like cliche. It's like James Gunn's now got cliches about his own style.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. It's like they handed him the script, and the top of the script said, "Make this like a James Gunn movie."
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I was entertained. If I was to give it a score out of 10, light 7.
Yeah, see, that's still good.
That's still good. It's just, I've also never come out of a movie more. Like, on the drive home, I was thinking, I really want to download this and edit it the way that I think it should go.
Yeah.
Like, I want to move this section to the beginning and this section over here, because the way that the movie is edited and the way they put it together, the emotional impacts don't hit at the right times, and it kind of...
I have heard... one thing I heard was it's not that long of a movie, but it felt long.
I never take a pee break. I did in this one.
How long is the movie?
Not that long. But there was so there's a sequence on Krypton.
Oh, that's cool.
Where you are seeing the... where Kara has come from, and like her part of Krypton was put in like a force field when Krypton exploded, and then there's a sickness that goes on.
Oh, okay, yep.
So that's why Kara is the way she is, because she had a really rough upbringing where everybody she knows was getting sick and dying, right? This sequence happens in the middle of the movie. They should have started with this sequence.
I was going to say, that sounds like an opening sequence.
Just like Man of Steel. They should have started with this sequence right at the beginning because that also introduces Crypto, right?
Oh, yeah.
Crypto and her and their relationship, that's where that is. That way, when you eventually get to the point where Crypto gets shot by this poison dart that is in the trailers, you have more
impact
and like stress about it, because it's all well and good to have stress about the dog being upset, but you've also got to have stress about how Kara is feeling about this dog, because if you don't see Kara with the dog having a good time,
you establish the relationship at the start of the movie for the impact of that to hit harder than it being too quick or like interesting.
One of the things that was said about the movie before it came out was it was very Mad Max. I was excited for that in the sense of like Fury Road is a fucking awesome movie. The only similarity there really was there's just a lot of brown. There's a lot of sand. There's a lot of just shit-looking planets.
Yeah.
Whereas the comic book, which I'm very excited to read, the entire Woman of Tomorrow, this is the comic book that it's based off of directly. Every planet looks like an otherworldly like landscape.
Color.
It's just...
We were saying no. And that's really funny because that was our biggest positive when it came to Superman was the amount of color.
Yeah.
And now that you've said that, it's like, where's gone wrong? Like, we want color in comic book movies.
We want color in comic book movies.
We want the pages ripped off the comic book and put onto a fucking big screen for us. We don't want the same tone of all the movies. Yeah, I don't know.
Now, I wanted to sandwich this review. I wanted it to be a shit sandwich. So I was going to talk about all the negatives in the middle.
Yep.
I started with some good.
Yep.
I want to finish with some good. David Corrin Sweat, not in it a lot, but the scenes that he was in really just...
He's in it more than that clip that's come out?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
There's
that one
scenes.
clip was the clip that actually made me go, I'm going to watch this.
There's not much more than that.
Yeah.
But that scene is extended in the movie, and there's a couple of other small scenes.
Oh, cool.
He has no bearing on the main plot. It's mostly flashbacks and but yeah, he's further just cemented himself as the best Superman.
Yeah.
He might be in like top 5 comic book castings of all time already, and he's only been in 2 movies.
I don't want to be like.
Don't want to glaze him too much.
I also don't want to be like people be like, oh, that's just recency bias. But he's actually just so good. Every clip I see.
I watched that movie twice in theaters. I watched it twice at home after it came out. It's my favorite movie from last year. And I think I've watched like every single interview because I just wanted more Superman.
Yeah.
And he is.
Yeah.
He is himself. He just swears a little bit more in real life.
Yeah.
Doesn't say like fiddlesticks or sugar.
Yeah. No. I think he's definitely a very positive heading forward for the DCU.
Yeah.
Probably the best start they could have had.
Mm-hmm. As I'd say on par with Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr., MCU as a start goes. Obviously, we've already got.
I don't want to.
Just base Iron Man, nothing past Iron Man. Just Iron Man against Superman as beginning movies of the franchise.
No, I'm actually going to probably support the DC a bit more here when I'm a big Marvel fan. I feel like it was bigger and harder for James Gunn.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because how much shit we've been through with DC. No one expected an Iron Man movie to come out.
Yeah.
Well, not even that. But it wasn't like Iron Man came out and it was like, this is the start of the biggest comic book movie run ever.
No, it was literally just... here's an Iron Man movie.
Here's an Iron Man movie.
Yeah.
It ended up sparking something amazing, and look at what we got from it. But this Superman was like, this was do or die for DC realistically. If this flopped hard, then...
we wouldn't have seen another DC movie that's not a Batman
for a while.
For a long time.
And I feel like, so the pressure James Gunn had for this movie and the fact of how good it is, I think it could edge out Iron Man in a way.
Yeah.
Just because of that. I feel like the more was at stake.
More was at
A
stake.
lot more was at stake with that. So that's why,
right.
yeah. Which also set the bar very high.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem too.
Mm-hmm.
Which now any movie post that is going to have to find a spot where it's meant to sit in this overarching universe.
Back to Supergirl. Final thoughts.
I will try to see it as soon as I can, and I will give my thoughts on a later pod. It won't be a whole episode. It'll be a quick rundown.
Just like your review. We could do spoiler review.
Yeah.
If you see it.
Yeah.
So because I'm trying not to say too much.
I mean, I'm a person that don't really care when it comes to most things with spoilers. Spider-Man's probably the one, or Avenger movies. It's the moments. You want to see the moments. Infinity War, Endgame, No Way Home. I literally turned off my phone for a day.
Yeah. When it came out.
Yeah, because I didn't want to see anything. But anything else, I'm kind of. If anything, it's probably good you've told me certain things because it's kind of sold me a bit more.
It's definitely worth seeing.
Because I want to see some of the stuff on Krypton. That's cool. We haven't seen much about that.
No, well, that's what I was most like. That's one of the things I was interested in most, especially with like in Superman, how the message was mixed up.
Yeah,
and then like all of a sudden it's like they're basically Viltrumites.
But yeah, no.
There was some really good action sequences. There was a lot of good humor in the movie.
How was the effects?
Mixed. So anything to do with Supergirl costume was awesome. Like you don't get a lot of the costume. She's for the most of the movie. She's in this trench coat with the blondie shirt and some jeans and some boots. Right. She
like
does
the popcorn bucket.
Like the popcorn bucket. Yeah. That's a very unfortunate popcorn bucket.
I think it's just the color.
Yeah.
Really good.
It's like fleshy tones.
Yeah, why'd they make it look like that?
With the hood.
Oh no.
I was looking at my hood after that. I was like, oof. Anteater.
Costume design.
Costume was really good. Action sequences were really good. I'm probably going to I'm gonna download that scene. I'm gonna acquire that scene with the needle drop and try a bunch of different songs. Because apparently they went through 45 different songs right at the end of editing this movie before they landed on the shit fucking needle drop. I immediately thought of like a bunch of songs that would be better for that scene. So I wanna try that.
I think
they also went through 3 composers during the production of this movie.
That's not good.
That's not good.
That's really not good.
So like, and I was saying this on the way home. Think about any Marvel movie score. Not all of them are memorable, but like, for example, the Avengers theme. Yeah, that's memorable.
Even the new Spider-Man one.
Yeah, the new Spider-Man one. I could hum the Guardians of the Galaxy one. It's like dun 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 dun. No idea how the Supergirl theme goes. No idea. And I've got a music. We've got musical ears.
Themes are
very important.
Yeah.
But yeah,
trying to remember.
Light 7 out of 10. Supergirl. With that said, shall we move on to the future of the DCU?
That's right. No, this just reminded me another Black Widow.
Yep.
Not an amazing movie, but Black Widow. It opened up with a rendition of "Smells Like Teen Spirit."
That was not that was bad.
The song was alright.
But that scene?
Yeah, I forgot
all about that. You're so right. It's the same thing. Except it didn't hit as hard because it started with that, right?
Yeah, and the thing is, it wasn't as bad. Like, I've rewatched a clip the other day, and it's just the opening credits, and it's like cutting between all like the Russian stuff. So it is kind of cool.
But how
with
much
the darker
better
tone.
Would it have been if it was just the normal "Smells Like Teen Spirit"? That shit would have gone fucking hard.
But I feel like they fall into this trap where it was a popular thing, especially in trailers, where they
that Blondie song in the Supergirl trailer would have been good in that scene. That fucking song wasn't even in the fucking movie.
No, but they do it with trailers where they get renditions of songs and then they do like the hell slowed down
cinematic.
I remember there was this
Yeah.
movie. I saw a movie, and in the trailer it was the Sweet Dreams Are Made of These.
Yeah.
But it's hell like slow, and it's like Sweet Dreams, and it's like hell cinematic, like boom, and I'm like, just play the original song.
Yeah,
It probably
just play
would look
what are you
better.
doing?
It would look, yeah.
Yeah, that shits me as well.
Yeah.
Especially when it's a good song, like it's already a good song. Just use that.
Well, imagine if like Batman didn't use
Something in the Way,
and they used like a rendition of that.
Oh, that would have.
How much better is just the original song?
Right.
Because even Black Widow, it was a slowed down version of it. And it was a chick singing, which was fine. Like the song itself, the cover itself is fine.
See,
But imagine how cool the original, like the grunginess of it, like.
Here's where the structure comes in as well, though. So that was at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
So then you've got the whole movie to forget about the fucking needle drop. This was in the final fight sequence of the movie. So you get through the movie. I'm having a great time in the theater. Like, this is why it's got a 7 still. For all the structural issues, for all the bad adaptation things, for all of the poor writing in the movie, it's still executed a well enough entertaining film to warrant seeing it in the movies or to have on in a couple of years, like on TV. You know, like it could have been so much better, but it was fine. It was fine for what it was.
Got room for
But I got through this whole movie and I was like, all right, this isn't that bad. I'm actually like having a good time with it. Then the needle drop happened. I'm like, oh no. And it was like just left a fucking sour taste in my mouth for the next like the remaining 15 minutes of the movie. And then that's what everybody's seeing. Yeah. And then that's the thing that happens at the end. And then you're like, oh. Just took all the wind out of the movie's sails for me.
But yeah.
Light 7. We're not in trouble yet. Don't worry. It wasn't that bad.
Don't wave the red flag.
Don't wave the red flag of danger. It wasn't. It's not as bad as people are saying it is. It's not a terrible movie. It could have been a lot better, but it was entertaining enough, and I enjoyed it. That's what I would say. Seeing as we've just received the latest installment of the James Gunn DCU, we were going to have a look at what's coming up next in the DCU, look at the announced slate as it is, and then we were going to decide on what movies we would like them to make.
Yes.
And we can go as niche as we want. This is just stuff that we want. So the next project that's coming out is Lanterns on HBO, releasing weekly in August. Quite excited for this, especially after the last trailer.
Yeah, keen for a weekly.
Yeah.
It's something we can actually talk about.
Did you watch Peacemaker?
The first season.
Oh, you got to watch the second season?
Yeah, I need to watch the second season.
Oh, second season's so good.
I watched the first season when it was on binge.
Yes.
Then it switched to HBO, and I didn't have HBO at that point, and I just kind of forgot about it. But now I've got HBO, and I just haven't got around. I keep forgetting that it's on there.
Side note, the first 3 episodes of X-Men 97 Season 2 are out. I watched them all last night.
Oh, shit. They came out already.
So good, man.
That I'm going to binge.
And they did like a recap of the first season, and that first season is unreal. Like, that's...
Wait, that shows the one where you can technically watch the old cartoon, but you don't have to.
You don't have to. No, you don't have to at all. Like
similar to Daredevil, in a way.
Yeah.
Because Born Again, you can technically watch straight.
Yeah. I feel like...
But it's better if you
I feel like Daredevil Born Again kind of shot themselves in the leg a little bit with that, because it is a lot better if you had seen the show.
Because I don't think I've watched all of the Netflix one.
I haven't watched the end of this 3rd season.
And I felt like it was a bigger problem in the 2nd season because they started drawing back to more stuff or later in the 1st season. And there was a few things that I was a bit confused about because I was like, oh, who's that character?
Yeah.
Or who are they talking about?
Yeah.
So I did have to look up a few things.
Yeah. Which for new viewers, because, I mean, not a lot of... The Netflix Daredevil show is one of my favorite Marvel shows, right? Yeah. But not a lot of people had seen it.
Yeah.
So people are all surprised, like, oh, Daredevil Born Again, viewership numbers are really low.
He wasn't introduced in Born Again, but the way he was introduced in that show, it's like, you know, these guys know each other.
Yeah.
You know they've got history.
Yeah.
You can work from there.
And it's also a case of like, like Superman. You're just picking up a random comic book off the shelf. If the story is compelling in the present, you don't need to know everything about both the characters.
Anyway, sorry.
Clayface is after that in October.
Yep.
Horror movie, very excited. Body horror, should be really good. After that, we've got Man of Tomorrow, the sequel to Superman. Very excited about that next year. One of my most anticipated movies of 2027.
Yep.
The Batman Part 2, not a DCU movie at this point.
Should be.
Should be. Combine the universes. Just do it. Then we get into the stuff that we're not so familiar with, right? So we got a movie called Dynamic Duo coming out, which is based on the early friendship between Dick Grayson and Jason Todd, two Robins.
Yes!
And this is an animated film.
Oh.
What do you mean,
I thought it was a live action one.
Nah, think about it, right?
Oh, no, I'm still happy that it's animated.
Think about it. Think about Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
How good Spider-Verse.
Yes.
Pixar. We did Pixar last week.
We did do Pixar.
Sometimes animation.
X-Men 97.
X-Men 97. I feel like if you do this animated, you can get away with a lot more comic accurate stuff.
Oh,
because I feel like especially the Robins and Nightwing, when they do them live action, they come across. It's hard to take them seriously.
They are a sidekick, but yeah.
You know
that's
what I mean?
a very you are very right now, because thinking about, like I said it earlier, Titans compared to Young Justice. Young Justice is one of my favorite animated shows of all time. I don't care what anyone says. I know it gets a bit weird later in the end, but those first 2 seasons of Young Justice is some of the peakest DC animation I've ever watched, and it's not even based on like the main Justice League. It's based on all the sidekicks, and it's so cool.
Yeah, that show's great. Did you watch the latest season?
Yeah, where it...
Is it good?
Oh, yeah, no, it's good. It just... Because it's so... Because remember they had that big break.
Yeah.
And it got cancelled.
And then
got
they
brought
revived
back.
it.
And it's like they just went down the grandiose, massive space war, massive way. And it still turned out cool. It was just because it was so many years after you had all these characters, and now they're not as like connect. Yeah, it's a weird way to explain, because it's good, but it just doesn't feel the same.
Okay. Worth watching?
Oh yeah, still worth watching.
I don't know if Dynamic Duo is canon in the DCU though. That's the only thing.
Oh, okay. So
it's an animated film. When's that coming out? 2028. June 30th, 2028 at the moment. God.
Probably when the Spider-Verse is coming out at this point too.
Yeah. Oh. That'll be next year. Creature Commando Season 2. Season 1 was good. Creature Commandos.
Oh, that's like the beginning, isn't it?
What?
Isn't that the start of the new DCU?
Yeah, that's the first canon thing. Even though that I think the Suicide Squad counts with Peacemaker and Harley Quinn and Bloodshot, Bloodshot and King Shark, and that movie's great. That movie's great. Have you seen that?
That's the James Gunn one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it has
Starro.
Yeah, Starro. Yeah.
That movie's great.
And it has Idris Elba and Peacemaker fighting at the end. And
that movie's great.
Very good.
I couldn't glaze that enough, man.
Yeah,
that's a great movie. We've got a Mr. Miracle HBO series. I think it's an animated series. Are you familiar with Mr. Miracle?
No.
I know a little bit about him from the episodes in the Justice League cartoon from when we were the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Yep. Mr. Miracle is the son of one of the new gods. New gods? That's Darkseid's people.
Darkseid people, yep.
So there's the new gods, and then there's the Darkseid people in Apocalypse. Darkseid has a son. The guy in the new gods has a son. They swap sons. So Mr. Miracle was raised on Apocalypse under Darkseid, and he can escape any... He's an escape artist, so he can escape any trap and all that sort of thing, because his whole childhood he was raised by Darkseid to escape traps. And he's the one with Big Barda as his wife. You know, the big...
Oh, yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
So that'd be cool.
Is that animated or...?
I think it's animated at this point, yeah. Then we got The Brave and the Bold.
Brave and the Bold.
Which we were talking about before.
Yep.
We got Teen Titans. There's a Teen Titans movie in the works.
Is that
DCU canon
Yeah,
Teen Titans movie.
Animated or
Live action.
live action? Damn.
It's being written by the same person that wrote Supergirl, so I'm a
Okay.
little bit worried about it.
Oh.
And the person that wrote Supergirl is also penned to write the Wonder Woman movie for the DCU, which I'm a little bit worried about. Supergirl was this writer's first movie. Stress. That might change after the reception of this.
Teen Titans is a big one you've got to get right.
Oh,
Casting is massive.
I reckon they
The cast for Dick Grayson, Robin, which will also...
Oh, you're not going to please everybody, but yeah. Yep.
which will, I'm assuming would eventually become Nightwing, needs to be spot on because he's a fan favorite.
Yep.
He's probably in my, I don't want to say top 3, top 5 favorite characters in DC.
Really?
Nightwing is wicked, man. I reckon
Did you also want the Lego haircut when you were a kid?
Yes. Not Robin per se. It's more Nightwing.
Yeah.
Him becoming his own hero thing.
Yeah.
Fucking wicked.
Yeah,
and his costume is so cool.
Yeah.
The red costume is so cool.
Oh, yeah, with the red.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the new 52 one,
Yeah.
eh? That one was good.
And I also feel like Young Justice is a massive reason why I do enjoy Nightwing a lot more because that's when because in the first season he's Robin.
Yeah.
And then second season he steps up and becomes
Steps
Nightwing.
up and becomes Nightwing.
That's why I really
goes
enjoyed
through puberty.
I also really enjoyed Titans because the main guy that played he was Robin in the first season, and at the end of the first season, because he like disappears and he comes back and he's in his Nightwing suit, and that fucking first scene where he's in the Nightwing suit is fucking wicked. Titans.
I want a Teen Titans movie similar to how we were talking about how we would like the X-Men movie in the MCU
Younger.
to be. Younger,
Yeah.
teen drama, full of like real, younger adult
teen
stuff.
problems.
Yeah, teen problems.
Arguing over...
I want to see Beast Boy. I want to see
Yeah.
Raven, Starfire,
Yep. I want a
Cyborg,
young Cyborg. Don't
Cyborg.
do these old
young
guys.
Cyborg.
Proper teen problems too.
Yeah,
Like
because that's
bickering.
the equivalent of the X-Men in DC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you put it in that sense, yeah.
I mean,
it
you can say
definitely-
Young Avengers as well, but
Yep. I don't feel like that's established enough as.
no,
I feel like
an X-Men has always been like the outcast, like they're all at school, they're outcasts.
it's Xavier's school. You
it's
know what I
Xavier's
mean?
school. Yeah. So Teen Titans have something
Aqualad.
like that.
I want Aqualad.
I don't think we'll get Aqualad.
I want Aqualad.
I mean, he's cool, but like I don't think we'll get Aqualad.
Who was the original lineup? It was Raven.
Teen Titans original lineup. Teen Titans original lineup. It was Raven, Starfire, Beast Boy,
Cyborg,
Robin.
I think that's it.
And then you can add
s-
like Wonder Girl and
There's also Superboy. Oh, Arsenal.
Superboy's complicated.
Because of Superman, yeah.
So
That works.
how good would that storyline be if they did the clone thing where he's part of Lex,
That's
of
what I mean.
Clark, and you get because our current Lex and Superman are goated as far as rivals go.
Yeah.
1A.
That could work.
Oh, I want them to do that so bad. That would be
Because he's
so
such
good.
a cool... See, the problem is, I'm not thinking of it as Teen Titans. I keep referring back to Young
Justice, yeah.
But
that's fair enough because that's the sort of tone.
He's
Teen
such
Titans,
a... He's,
like the cartoon was always
Yeah.
like a kid's cartoon. Young Justice is more like the comic book.
especially the first... I'm just going first season.
Yeah.
That's when they move into the old Justice League headquarters.
Yeah.
They go away from the T building.
Yeah.
They move into the big mountain. They've... And they're all like... They were bickering over like rooms and like they were kids. And Superboy is such a complex character in that because at the start of the show he's like, I don't know who I am, blah blah blah, and then he develops this. He always looks up to Superman because obviously he looks like him.
Yeah.
But he develops his own personality. You know,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, he's a great character in that show as well.
Yeah.
Oh, Miss Martian.
that's the one.
Miss Martian.
Yeah. She could be a fun character too.
She could be a fun character. All right.
I'm excited for that, but there is definitely worries.
There is worries. Yeah. There's a Swamp Thing movie in the works as well.
It's a lot more than I thought that was in the works.
Yeah. Untitled Bane and Deathstroke film.
Interesting.
We'll see if that actually happens.
Yeah.
If they do like a wrecking machine, you know that movie that came out this year with like Jason Momoa and Dave Bautista, and it was called Wrecking Machine. It was just those two, like just wrecking shit.
Yeah.
Do a fun action movie like that with Bane and Deathstroke. I reckon that'd be
in
cool.
a similar way, it's not terrible. It's pretty bad. The movie they did with Jason Statham.
Oh, the Fast and Furious spin-off?
Yeah. Like that's like a
Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah, like it's no, but I mean how it's like the duo.
Yeah.
Fun action movie sort of way. Yeah. Terrible movie.
Terrible
but
movie,
you know what I mean?
but
like,
it is that concept.
idea. Yeah, the concept. That's the word.
Just execute that better.
Yeah, please.
Who would you cast as Deathstroke? Because Deathstroke could very well be the villain in the Teen Titans movie.
I don't want him to be too old, but he has to be older.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know how like in a lot of comics and video games they make him like old.
Yeah.
And he's like grey hair.
Yeah.
I still want him to be older, but I'm talking like mid-30s to 40s. Still.
I reckon they just get Joe Manganiello back. He was supposed to be Deathstroke in the DCEU. And he had that like post-credit scene with Lex Luthor in one of the movies.
Oh, yeah.
And he's the Flash Thompson from Spider-Man 1.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to fight me neither.
Yeah.
I'd use that line, but have Deathstroke. I wouldn't want to fight me neither.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
that'd
yeah,
be cool.
he's good. I really enjoyed Deathstroke in Arrow.
That another good Deathstroke. Yeah,
That
he was
actor,
good in that
he
show.
was good. He was good.
Yeah, he was a good
menacing
villain in that. Yeah, 100%. There's a Sergeant Rock movie. Don't know anything about that. Wonder Woman movie that's coming.
See, one of my movies that we were talking about will lead off that.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a Waller thing in the works. A lot of these I feel like are just not going to come out.
They always do this. They announce a shit ton. And
Booster Gold. Booster Gold is a series that they're working on that I really hope they actually do, because Booster Gold is a hilarious character. Do you know much about Booster Gold?
No.
Booster Gold is he's a superhero from the future, and he comes to the past, present day, and joins the Justice League because he's got future technology and he wants to be a hero. So he goes to the past and becomes a hero in the past, but really in the future he's just like a normal dude.
A normal dude, yeah.
Yeah. And it's he's very like selfish and cowardly and
Blue Beetle isn't.
it's not DCU, I don't think technically, but it could, like, there's not enough that connects it to the old one where it could be in the new one.
I watched that recently.
And it's not bad, eh?
Yeah.
It's a pretty entertaining movie.
It was a fun movie.
Yeah, I watched that too. It's pretty decent. Yeah.
They literally could just integrate that if they wanted to.
That and him lead me to my movie that I'm gonna pitch. But
What, the main actor in that?
in Blue Beetle, yeah.
Cobra Kai guy.
Huh?
He's in Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good actor.
Paradise Lost is a HBO show based on Themyscira that they're working on. So it's supposed to be like Game of Thrones, Themyscira. And I'm like, all right, so you're going to do Game of Thrones, but it's all women. I'm on board. You know how many dicks there are on Themyscira? None. You know how many tits? All of them.
Yep.
So there's a Blue Beetle animated series that's coming out. That's gonna actually have the same guy voicing Blue Beetle.
Oh, cool.
So maybe Blue Beetle is kind of DCU, kind of like the Suicide Squad's kind of DCU.
Yeah, they might. Yeah.
Constantine 2 is in the works with Keanu Reeves.
Nice.
I've never seen the first one. Apparently it's decent.
Neither.
Do you know about Constantine?
No, I didn't even know there was a first one.
Do you know who Constantine is?
Kind of.
He's that like supernatural dude with a trench coat.
Yeah, I remember.
English.
Yeah.
I remember when the CW shows were on. He was.
That's the one.
Yeah,
CW.
he kept popping into those shows, and he had his own. He had his first season of that show, and it's actually really good. The blonde English fella that he's Constantine, and it's just like goes to places and there's something weird going on.
Yeah,
and
it's probably one of those shows that did really well, and they went, let's just make another
let's
Flash.
just make another Flash. It says there's an Arkham something in the works. No details on there. Don't know if that's anything. Starfire's in the works. All right, we're really getting into the weeds here. Oh, there's a My Adventures with Green Lantern show coming out, which is in the same universe as the My Adventures with Superman show. It's an anime style Superman
nice.
show that's on HBO. It's actually pretty decent too.
Should we start chucking out ideas what we want?
Yeah, because I've reached the end of this list.
Oh, cool. I was about to say, the list is a lot longer than I thought.
We got to the end of the list is Batgirl, the cancelled movie. Warner Brothers made a whole Batgirl movie with Michael Keaton in it.
I remember
Finished the movie, then just cancelled it, wrote it off for tax.
I wonder if anyone's got the movie. Give it to James Gunn.
Yeah, just chuck it on YouTube.
Chuck a few needle drops.
Just girls just want to have fun or some shit.
Yeah. Put a bunch of Madonna needle drops and then it's set.
All right. Did you want to pitch your DCU movie first?
I've got a couple in my head.
Okay.
I'm gonna rapid fire a few that are pretty like.
All right.
I want a Flash movie. We need a Flash movie.
Oh, there was no Flash movie on there.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
So these are rapid fire ones
and we'll just hone in.
Yeah,
on
these are established ones. I feel like we need an Aquaman, Flash. Wonder Woman's on there, so Aquaman, Flash movie definitely. Green Lanterns, we've got the show.
Yep.
So we could
and Jon Stewart from the show is supposed to be in Man of Tomorrow as well.
Yeah, exactly. So even like a Flash movie needs to happen.
Yeah.
That one. Aquaman you could maybe do in a TV show because you could flesh that out over a season and go more into.
How would you do Aquaman?
No, but think about it. You could do a whole season and you could deep into his like what he does in Atlantis before he ends up joining the Justice
Game of
League.
Thrones, but underwater.
Yeah. Green Arrow. That one I'm not sure about. Like, because I feel like if you do a TV show, you have to then it's gonna instantly get
compared to Arrow.
Yeah. But I don't know. Is that a character you could do a whole movie on? Think about it.
Is that a character that you can actually make any money off doing a movie on?
But you could do a Green Arrow and Ra's al Ghul movie into a big bundle or TV show.
Here's a counter, right?
League of Shadows TV show.
Oh, that'd be cool.
And introduce Green Arrow that way.
Or Green Arrow, Green Lantern movie team up.
That could work.
I think it was in the 70s, they had a comic book run, which Lanterns is kind of based off, where Green Arrow and Green Lantern travel across America, and they like solve crimes.
Yeah. Well, and they're already doing the buddy cop sort of.
Lanterns. So like if you want to do a movie, do a Green Arrow, Green Lantern movie, that'd be cool.
Because I feel like Green Arrow needs to be established in the DCU. He's a very cool character. Yeah. I enjoy him.
Yeah.
But he does fall into that. It's ironic because they're both archers, but he falls into that Hawkeye.
Yeah, you can
situation
you
where
can have him in another movie, an ensemble movie, but having a single thing for him.
Yeah. Well, the Hawkeye show wasn't too bad.
I enjoyed it.
But the problem with the Green Arrow is Arrow.
Yeah,
because there's already
had that. Well, I would say that your problem with Green Arrow with Arrow is the same problem you're going to have with Aquaman and Flash. Because we've literally just had a Flash movie in the last 2 years.
Yeah, but they sucked.
Yes, that's the problem. You need to give the IP a little bit of breathing time. Yeah. So I'm on board. I think, yes, them do a Flash movie and a Aquaman something or other, but not in the next 3 years or so.
I reckon introduce Flash into something first, then do a solo.
Yeah.
Similar with Aquaman.
Yeah.
But I like the idea of, like you said, Game of Thrones underwater.
Game of Thrones underwater.
More of the Atlantis stuff.
I would like, and I saw somebody do a post about this where you get Phil Lord and Chris Miller, the guys that did the Lego movie, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, Project Hail Mary, get them to do a Flash movie.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Visually.
Yeah.
My first niche character, which I said stems off Wonder Woman, I want an Ares movie.
An Ares movie?
Yep. Or TV show. Deep into that sort of mythology.
Oh. Because he's pretty badass in the comic books. I like Ares quite a lot.
Look at his.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite
Because
episodes. I think because I had a DVD when I was a kid of the Justice League show, and that was one of the episodes that I had was when they went to Themyscira, and Wonder Woman had to fight Ares in like a temple, and he got like sucked back into a portal and went to the underworld, and it was like the coolest.
Because I'm thinking of it like, because you said there's a Wonder Woman movie in place. You do an Ares show pre-Wonder Woman. You establish the character. You make the audience semi-attached to this guy, and then make him the protagonist in the Wonder Woman movie. So you learn about this guy. You learn about the world, the Greek mythology sort of stuff. You're kind of rooting for this guy, and then when you see him next in another DC project, he's the main villain.
Interesting.
So it flips. You kind of have to flip the script where you're like, oh, actually, I like this guy. He's relatable, or like you learn more about him, and then the overarching world. Yeah. But then the next time you see him, he's the villain, and you're like, oh.
There's so you know how there's the Absolute Batman, cartoon coming out, based on the comic book. Absolute Wonder Woman is also another one of those in that universe, and in Absolute Wonder Woman, she doesn't come from Themyscira, or I think she does originally. I haven't read it, but she's raised with Ares, and Ares is like her father figure. Oh. So imagine if you did like an animated show. Absolute Wonder Woman, and had Ares be like the father figure that like is dislikable but also likable. Yeah, like this guy's bad news, but he's entertaining. Like if you do it in that sort of way, yeah, that'd be cool.
I just reckon he's a cool character. So he's a character that I would like. What do you have? Because you said
so. We're talking about like niche characters. This is an idea that I had after watching Superman that I think will end up being what happens. I want a Justice Gang movie. So in Superman, there's the Justice Gang with Guy Gardner, Hawk Girl, Mr. Terrific, and now, what the hell is his name? The guy that's Metamorpho.
Oh, yep.
Whew. He was so niche that I couldn't remember. So you got those four. They're the Justice Gang. You do a Justice League movie, and you call it Justice League, or do a Thunderbolts, market it as Justice Gang, and then when the movie comes out, do the exact same thing at the end and be like, oh, we're actually the Justice League. Yeah. But you make the roster people that you might not necessarily think. Booster Gold, Blue Beetle.
Oh, so a bunch of,
Martian Manhunter, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. You still have Flash. You still have your established guys, but you also spotlight on Mr. Terrific, Metamorpho. Plastic Man, yeah, exactly. Jim Carrey as Plastic Man, and that way you're doing it different to the Justice League we just had. You're doing it more James Gunny because you're focusing on niche characters that are more entertaining, and this is also. I was watching a bunch of interviews when Superman came out of James Gunn when he was talking about the comics he read as a kid with Superman and the Justice League. And what the Justice Gang was based off of. There's a run in the 80s called Justice League International, and that was literally the lineup. The Green Lantern was Guy Gardner.
Similar to like the West Coast Avengers in a way.
Yeah, sort of like that. And there's a great panel in that comic where Guy Gardner's like giving Batman a bunch of shit, like you don't even have powers, all this sort of stuff, and then he just cracks him in the nose and knocks him out in one punch. And I want that scene in a Justice League movie. I was listening to the Escape podcast the other day, and they were talking about just scenes in Superman, and like it's not even one of their top 30 scenes, but they were talking about the scene where it's just the Justice Gang hanging out in the Hall of Justice, and Guy Gardner's talking about the glasses, and he's like, you know about the hypno glasses? The hypno glasses, they make him look different to how he actually looks, and she's like, I know about this, but you shouldn't know about this. And he's like, well, if you know, do you know that he's actually Clark Kent? And she's like, yes, but you shouldn't know. And he's like, yeah, but he told me because we're also of the cloth.
Yeah.
He's so funny. And I want more of him. And I want more of him in a team dynamic. I think that should be the way that they do this next Justice League kind of team up movie.
I feel like they need more of that in superhero movies in general, and I feel like the Avengers fell into that trap a little bit. Those scenes where they are a team.
Yeah.
And
Age of Ultron party scene.
Even Age of Ultron when they've escaped and they're living together, and it's, remember Tony's chopping the wood and then Cap just rips
a log in half.
And it's just that the dynamic between the actors,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just the team aspect that these guys are a team,
Yep.
but it's not like a team as in you're watching them fight together. It's just a team of them coexisting.
Yeah.
I want more of that.
I want more of that too.
Yeah.
I'm 100% on the same page with that. I feel like
Because it builds relationships.
The Avengers got to a point where there was just so many people in those movies, and that makes sense. Like in scalability, that's going to happen, right? But that means now there is a need for a smaller team of different personalities, different interesting personalities.
Build relationships with each other.
You build relationships with each other. Like watching the Justice League cartoon when we were kids, because it's episodic, you get a bunch of episodes where these characters build relationships and develop and all that. It's hard to do it in just a single movie. But
Even remember Earth's Mightiest Heroes?
Yeah. That's
Because
a great cartoon.
remember how that started and it had the small team, and then you would have like when Black Panther joined, he would join the title card.
Yeah.
Remember? And then then certain people would disappear because when Hank Pym disappeared and then he became a Yellow Jacket. He disappeared from the title card, but you had Black Panther at that point, and then they're building relationships, and they did episodes where Spider-Man popped up, Wolverine popped up, and it ended with everyone being there.
Yeah.
But it was that tight-knit group of main characters, and it's like that's what we want. We want them to build relationships, because then if someone does die, it feels more impactful. Or someone leaves, or something happens, it is more impactful than he got introduced.
Yeah. That's my idea anyway.
Yeah, no, I really like that idea.
Yeah. Other than that, I don't know. I just noticed that there's no team up movie there. There's no team up movie announced.
Like bigger.
There's no ensemble movie really.
It could be they're just waiting for.
Like you can't do it until you've got Batman and Wonder Woman. I understand that. Maybe we'll see more of that because, I don't know. I want to see a Justice Gang
Dr. Fate
movie. Dr. Fate, he'd be good. Just get Pierce Brosnan back. He was the best part of Black Adam. I literally I watched Black Adam. I skipped through the whole movie except for the Dr. Fate scenes.
Movie shit.
Yeah, it's no good. That's a fucking steamy turd of a movie. But the Justice Society in that movie were really cool. Because they had Hawkman and Dr. Fate and somebody else. I don't remember.
Because Black Adam's like, is that in the same line of Shazam? Yeah.
Yeah, Shazam's not even in the movie though.
Yeah, but that's like in that.
Yeah, Black Adam's Shazam's bad guy.
Yeah,
but
that's
then
right.
The Rock just wanted to make a movie.
The ecosystem of the DC.
The hierarchy of power in the DC universe has changed forever. Idiot.
Firestorm. That's a cool character.
Oh, Firestorm would be cool.
Cool, but
you got multiple. You got the Professor and him.
But it definitely in like a dynamic of a TV show in a group, not like just a solo movie. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe a TV show similar to the way like they've done Wonder Man and stuff like that with the two people.
Mm-hmm.
That could actually work.
Yeah, because Firestorm's two people and they merge into one Firestorm. Hey.
Yeah.
The scientist and like a young lad.
Hawk and Dove.
Meh.
Huntress. Hush. Cool character. Dude with the bandages.
That'd be a good Batman movie.
Atom.
Atom? Oh, the Atom.
Yeah, the Atom.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's everything we had for the show.
Yeah,
really.
Pretty much. I'm just looking at DC.
You're just looking at different DC characters.
Different DC characters. Martian Manhunter, I want to be introduced.
Oh, that was my other one. That was my other one that I wanted to do.
Yeah, you said it in the.
I said in the group, but Martian Manhunter as a movie would be excellent. Okay, so you do a gritty detective movie with Martian Manhunter. Kind of like Spider Noir, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's Martian Manhunter. He's telepathic, so he can read people's minds and he can tell when they're lying.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a weakness, it's fire. He can shapeshift, so he can blend in the crowds and whatever. You do a movie where he's investigating a white Martian that has like infiltrated Earth or something like that. Or you do Martian Manhunter, and he's like an X-Files Men in Black sort of type, where he's got to track down other aliens on Earth that are hiding on Earth, even though he is a Martian and he is an alien on Earth.
Yeah.
And
I reckon you also have flashback scenes to
Mars.
Yep. Stuff on Mars. And the show ends introducing, what's her name?
Miss Martian?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or yeah. Same.
That's how it ends.
Same as Superman ended with Supergirl being introduced.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I really like that idea, like an X-Files-ish.
Yeah.
Each episode after a different alien, and this whole time he's helping like this group of people when realistically he is an alien.
He is the alien, yeah.
Last episode, it's like shape-shifting Martian. And then he's like,
yeah.
That's me.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
He's like, there's a shape-shifting Martian. We've seen little glimpses of him turning into different people, and he's like,
well,
like, have you ever seen the show Dexter?
Dexter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've seen Dexter?
Have we not talked about Dexter before?
I don't think we've seen.
Dexter's like one of my top 5 favorite shows of all time.
Oh, dope. All right. Yeah, I'm learning this for the first time. Same.
I love Dexter.
Yeah,
Me
Dexter's
and Tam
great.
finished watching the original start of last year, I think, midway through last year.
Yeah.
And then we're up to date with everything, and the new one comes out soon.
So you know in season 2 of Dexter, when like they're after
Dokes.
Dexter,
Yeah.
they're after the Bay Harbor Butcher,
Yeah.
which is him.
Yeah.
Imagine season 2 of The Martian, where he's like, oh god, they're after me. But
I thought we've had a full conversation on Dexter before. No.
I don't think so. Maybe. I don't remember. Anyway.
Yeah, no, it's actually one of my favorite shows of all time. I love that show.
It's
So
great.
good. The first 3 seasons of that is like ridiculous. I still enjoyed the whole show.
Yeah.
But it's like the idea of a crime analyst, a blood expert.
Yeah,
and
blood
he's
splatter
and
analyst,
he's the one that's actually,
Yeah, oh, do Dexter, but it's Martian Manhunter.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
James Gunn, come on. We'll write it for you. We'll write it,
Yeah.
we'll direct it, we'll shoot it, we'll score it, we'll act in it.
Yeah.
That's
We're waiting.
Leave your offer in the comment section. That's all I had for the show.
Same.
Hey, that's all I had for today's episode. Next week is TBA. I don't know what we're gonna do. When's the Odyssey come out? Sometime. I'm probably gonna watch He-Man at some point. Maybe we'll do He-Man.
Sometime. X-Men 97, that's weekly, eh?
Yeah, it's weekly.
Yeah, so that...
So if you start watching that, and we can talk about that.
Yeah, we can start doing end of episode stuff with that. Cool.
Nice to have another weekly show out again.
Finally.
I've resubscribed to Disney Plus.
But yeah.
Leave a comment leave a comment. What DC movie would you like to make? What did you think of Supergirl?
Subscribe,
like,
hit the bell
subscribe,
button so
hit
you
the
can
bell
get
icon.
notifications. Comment. We'll read the comments.
We'll read all the
It's
comments.
not like
Oh, we got some comments.
Oh, we did get some comments.
We got some comments. From memory, from the last episode, the Pixar comments.
Oh, Pixar.
Pixar comments.
Into the Web podcast.
That's us.
Look at that. Subscribe and everything. You know, bell notification on. Come on, guys. Oh, you hear yourself. Whoa. Inception. All right.
Podception.
Yeah.
Oh, you want me to read it?
You are the comment reader.
All right, we got a comment. You guys obviously need to watch A Bug's Life again. That is a top tier movie. Was I shitting on Bug's Life last week?
I don't remember. No, okay. I don't think we shut on Bug's Life. I think we didn't give it enough credit and we disposed of it too early. It is a very good movie.
Yeah.
It's the second Pixar movie, if I remember the timeline.
Yeah.
It is one of my favorites. It's probably in my top 10. I wouldn't say it's a top 5 for me personally.
Yep.
But it is like the comedy in that movie is very good. The message in that movie is very good. The characters in that movie is very good.
Yeah.
it's just it's a good movie.
It is. It's solid. It's solid.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna have to watch it again.
Yeah.
We got another one. It said top 5 Pixar movies would be Monsters Inc., A
Yep.
Bug's Life,
Yep.
Finding Nemo,
Yep.
Toy Story,
Yep.
and then The Incredibles.
Yeah.
And that was best to worst. No, not best to worst, but like 1 to 5.
Yeah.
Honorable mentions: Coco and Wall-E. So yeah, I mean, yeah.
The Wall-E shout. Yep. I'm a big Wall-E fan. I've watched that so many times. But the thing is, you could do a top 5 of Pixar movies, and I couldn't even argue with any of them realistically.
No.
It's
No.
like
Apparently, Onward is good as well. We brushed past that. Apparently, that's good.
the newer ones. I'm not gonna sit here and be like I've seen them. I haven't. I need to watch them. It's just sometimes sitting down and watching a Pixar movie escapes your mind.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right. Enough said.
All
Thank you
right.
very much.
A few moments later.
Tell me what you just told me.
I'm telling you, complex music. Ice Spice, Toby Maguire spotted getting cozy, snapped kissing at a party. What the fuck? Ice Spice and the goat himself.
Chemistry is not unlike
That's my Spider-Man.
meteorites of the 70s.
That's good.
You know what?